control of critical vehicle functions. First flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hello everybody, and welcome. It is that time again for some more Overwatch action. It's your boy Ariel, alongside Wacky today. Wacky, how are we doing?
We are doing good, Ariel. Oh, nice to finally be back in the casting booth with you, Ariel, my favorite person of all time.
You flatter me too much. It's great to have you back, and we've got a great match today. Chess Club, USF Green, two more of our Division 1 participants. And again, a quick reminder for the folks at home, our Division 1 is teams average 3,500 and up. So on the higher end of the spectrum. So hopefully we'll get a nice explosive match. We had a absolute barn burner yesterday between USF Gold and Lijiang Legion. It was a 3-2 victory in favor of USF Gold, and so now the other team, USF Green, looking to get a victory of their own here in their first match in Encore Overwatch history here in the Overwatch League Season 1 here. And Chess Club is currently sitting pretty at 1-0 in our first week of 4 weeks of action. So let's go ahead and take a look at our map set once again. If you've joined us for the past 2 days of streams, this will be familiar. We've got Lijiang, followed by Rialto and Blizzard World at the very minimum. Those are the three maps you'll see. Otherwise, you'll see Oasis, Junkertown, and Busan following if we get that far. So, Wacky, is there anything in particular you're looking forward to today?
You know, I'm just excited to see some Overwatch, man. I want to see what the meta is right now. I haven't caught up in the competitive scene, so it'll just be nice. I know that Double Shield's still pretty strong. Obviously, Sig Ball's pretty strong as well, but you know you have to balance that out with, of course, the players that you have and what they're comfortable with. So you know it's just gonna be a fun, good match. Hopefully, we'll see some explosives, like you said. But I'm just ready to get going.
Yeah, same. We saw plenty of compositions yesterday in that match. I think we saw some dive. We did see a bit of the Sig Ball, if I remember correctly. We saw some rush. At some points, the double shield came out, especially on Rialto. Those sorts of things are just liable to happen. And saw some really great defensive stands. So it'll be interesting to see if we can see some more defense, especially with how this map pool is lined up with Rialto. Just kind of being steadfast there in that second slot. So it will be 1 second before we get the lobby up and going, and this Overwatch action descending upon you. Some more quick recaps here for the tournament. This is Encore Overwatch's first season. We've had some tournaments before, but now we decided to kick it up a notch and go with a 6-week league. 4 weeks of regular season, 2 weeks of playoffs. There are 12 teams in our first division, and there are 10 teams currently, I believe, in our second. Each team will play 8 matches, and then the top 8 teams of each division will make a single elimination playoffs, with seeding being determined by your win and loss record, and then with plenty of tiebreaker scenarios in case if we get that far. But hopefully we don't have to get too technical as we get into things down the stretch. But I do say it is very nice that we're finally getting into a the league format, just from a a caster's and a producer's perspective, it just gives us a lot more opportunities to see these teams and just be able to see some of the repeated patterns that they and the tendencies they might have. And additionally, I think we get better overall as each team will have full access to replay codes from previous matches, so long as updates don't take them away. So in that, with a static map pool, those two factors combined, these teams will have plenty of time to prepare for one another, and hopefully that should lead us to some better overall Overwatch. So exciting times for us at the tournament, for the fans, for the players. As I murder my microphone here, everybody gets a little bit of extra something. And hopefully we get a little extra something from this match. Our first stream on Saturday saw a 3-0 victory, and yesterday was a little bit closer, so hopefully we can get something reminiscent of yesterday's match, where we saw both teams who were really, at times, completely in their element, being very aggressive and very decisive. And with these Division 1 players, I'm definitely looking forward and expecting to see a lot more of that, as better communication, better ult cycling, better team fight planning, and just better execution overall is definitely a hallmark of these higher elo teams. And let me tell you, it's beautiful to watch. Even just the smallest of advantages can really turn into a team fight wipe, which is always really fun to see. So it'll be interesting to see what both of these teams unpack here on Lijiang. Generally, we're always going to see a bit of a Symmetra TP shenanigans, and a lot of depending on which stage you're on, you have the Symmetra TP along with a little bit of a rush composition. Also, I think we did see a little bit of an attempt at poke yesterday with like an Orisa ball and a Far Mercy. However, that ended up being very susceptible to that, to a good team who understands, rush in a manner that, you just kind of walk onto the tanks, and get an easy victory. So it'll be interesting to see what both of these teams provide for us. So now I have a very important question for my partner Wacky. How was that pizza?
Oh, that pizza is absolutely perfect, and I am excited now. Oh god, I got my energy going. I'm ready. I'm ready to cast,
man.
Man.
You got the pizza. Now you can
I'm ready to enjoy some Overwatch.
Same.
I'm just ready.
Hopefully we can get it. Waiting for the lobby.
Looks like they're ready. Should getting it too.
All right. Very nice. So I believe Chess Club is going to be on the left-hand side when you load in, and USF Green will be on the right, blue and red respectively. Obviously, not going to be any attack and defense as we're on Lijiang to start things off, but just for future helpful reference as soon as we load in. Whenever we load in. Hey, there it is. All right. We're getting in, folks.
I love Lijiang Tower, Ariel. A lot of variety. You can play on all three maps. You have, of course, Control Center, known for its very good Reinhardt map, but looks like we're going to play here in Gardens, so we might see a little bit of variety. Pharah's pretty popular pick, but most likely you're going to see some version of Dive, maybe some Sim. Let's see what the roll out here.
Ready for battle.
So a little bit of different approaches on both sides. USF Green opting for the dive, and looks like a little bit more.
Can't trust the picks yet.
True, this is true.
You can't trust it. You gotta wait for the last second. You gotta wait for the last second switches.
Well, I gotta fill 17 seconds of time.
Here you go. I don't think they're running with his junk. I would be very surprised if they run actually out with his junk right here. No? Are they doing it? Oh! Okay. ZZ running out with the Junkrat. Looks like we're gonna have a ball matchup here with a Lucio Mercy. So a little bit of an interesting combo here. Street Lord coming in. Admin gets the first kill onto Toast here, so he's gonna be actually having free reign on this fire, and they're just completely cut off from the rest of the team. Getting a kill on the Junk as well. It's, you know, that's gonna be just and Strail getting the kill on Corito. That should be a team fight win easy as they just back up all the way there. Free team fight win there.
Yeah, very
Easy
quick.
switching onto the soldier as well.
Yeah, Junk didn't last long for sure.
No, Junk, yeah, they realized that it was like not the pick. Maybe it was one of their counters for like Sim, but didn't work out. Here we go, going into the point. Street Lord rolling in, rolling through. Tutu getting the boop onto Corito. The barrage getting it very, very early, but doesn't get too much value. But Advent finally just force out all the defense matrix. Just kill on ZZ there on the soldiers. Now up to advantage there, and it's another kill onto Toast. Then Frozen with a finishing kill, and it's just a Lucio left as he is just making his way into the pit, and Frozen with the finishing kills right there.
Almost
Nice
able to flip the point,
play.
but unfortunately not quite. Or at least I should say flip the point,
Yeah.
not in the team fight one sense, but just in the progress sense.
And USF, USF now had to make almost complete team swaps here. They're on the Lucio, but matching up with the Mercy and Corito on the Pharah. So let's see how the Pharah duel plays out here. As Streel just rushes in and kills Corito and the Mercy as well.
There were 3 people looking at Corito, and all of them combined managed to succeed in getting that early teamfight advantage.
Yeah, Adbon killing in, and it's just not looking good for if you're USF here. It's almost just a massacre here, just almost single-handedly. Strail just taking out the pharmacy, and last team fight only 87%. They gotta make something happen here. Go. USF making their way onto the point. The beat comes out from Tutu. Will he find anything with the counter beat on from Jarzy? Both teams top full health. The Valkyrie coming out, and Streel's map actually gets taken out. Mines on the point. The barrage from Corito doesn't find anything as Adbon. Both bears are actually taken out. Tutu getting the Lucio dip onto Jarzy. And the bomb trying to salvage something, but it's not looking good as Adbon just having free reign all over the point. That's a team fight win, 100-0.
Very dominant effort there. Start off, from Chess Club.
Score 1.
And it looked like USF Green, they just kind of weren't really able to find something that they liked. You know, starting off with the Junkrat, the compositional disadvantage, and then they just consistently just kept switching and switching and switching, and were not able to find anything that would work. And so really, you know, when you find yourself in that position, you know, especially in these higher elo matches, it's just not going to work out for you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture.
So both sides will utilize the Symmetra to get to this white room very quickly. Once again, see the J Silly. Looks like early returns, though, from all this damage. Looking good, though. Street Lord getting a huge critical pin onto Labam, and the tank line all of a sudden is gone for USF Green. Going to make it very hard for them to contest this. It's going to give plenty of room for Adbon here on the Doomfist.
Yeah, Adbon trying to make his way onto the Doomfist here. Corito just, you know, poking around, prodding, goes for the TP play. Managed to get on the point, a little bit scattered here. Oh, that early shatter coming out. Managed to find 2, but no frags coming out. Labam going down. There it is. Street Lord just trying to make things happen as Admon comes in with a follow-up, and that's another first team fight win here on the Control Center. What a quick shatter there, Ariel.
Yeah, very quick. Chess Club, you know, it was a bit of a, you know, elongated fight as they lost the tank line, but as soon as Street Lord got back, it was shatter time.
Yeah, and the window coming out, just manages to zone out, but the tire, will ZZ be able to find anything? Gets to, so both DPS down on the side. Oh, and that's just like a quick team fight clean. Actually, there we go. It's USF getting their first team fight win here on Control Center. They should be able to stabilize here, Ariel.
Yeah, normally, you know, I think that window was a little bit misused there by Noctara, as USF Green was just able to kind of hide, and now as they're able to spam into this choke, so much damage, and they have four, well, I should say three, they were using an ultimate there,
Yeah.
3 ultimates at their disposal. However, Chess Club does have 5, so there will be plenty of Qs this fight. I'm going to predict that.
There is going to be plenty of 2. They could be a quick fight as the wall comes out. Abon on the dupe, trying to find something. The Shatter from Street Lord kills the Reinhardt, and the Doomfist ult coming out as well. The beat coming out, and the Diva Bomb. That is 4 ultimates. Gets 3. Oh, ZZ built up another tire just from that engagement. Just manages to find a Baptiste, but that's it. That's all she wrote. Another team fight win. They had to use 4 ultimates, though. But on the other side, USF also had to use quite a bit as well.
The key thing for Chess Club, though, is that they do have both support ultimates with a better window here. Could easily win yourself a fight, given how, well, maybe not anymore as USF Green, just kind of pressing by.
Oh! Pam trying to shatter through the window, gets evaporated and is sent to the nether. Here we go, Street Lord pitting in, goes nowhere. ZZ getting an exit kill, but that's probably not enough as it's just a sim here. Credo, he's gonna go down there, and that's another team fight win. As Lapam tried to make something happen, but you know,
it looks like I spoke a little too soon about that window. Labam would like to have a word with me about how much damage that did.
You kind of gave up with a nice caster curse. But here we go, coming back. No tools from either side. Frozen is building up to that sim wall there. The Baptiste from Toast, they can just zone it out, but looks like the beat comes out. The Diva Bomb to counter engage. Team's not really pushing in. They're a little bit split on their engagement. Kratos just completely isolated from the rest of the team. He goes down. The sim wall is not placed exactly in the best position as he tries to put it in before he dies. They're up 1 down the Diva Mech. Oh, they're just getting forced back away from the point, and they have to pin in all the way. The tire just managed to get 2-2, but again, probably not enough there. It's just a matter of time. And there it is.
Victory.
First map going down.
So a little bit, slightly more life there from USF Green, but unfortunately not enough. Something I thought was very interesting was Tutu held on to a beat for quite a long time and really was never felt to be in any danger as a 3K here from Streel. Beautiful play. But when your supports are able to just kind of pick and choose, be super persnickety with how they use that ultimate, you're gonna win plenty of times. You know, as a support myself, I was looking through and see, I'm like, oh, when is he gonna use this? You know, the team's really low, but they were always able to consistently stabilize, and then eventually they were able to use it for an offensive push and do a lot of damage to USF Green, which ended up, you know, giving them that advantage in the last fight.
Yeah, especially like when you win first team fight, it just snowballs into the next team fight there. Because you build that alt economy already. I mean, ZZ had a couple of good kills, but just the rest of the team couldn't find anything to work with there.
So it looks like we've got a couple of substitutions coming in. Tiger Lily is going to come in for Jarzi, and Kiefer is coming in for Frozen, and then Bam coming in for Brock. I believe all of these are on the side of USF Green. Yeah, so no, like Brock's coming in for Bam. My bad. LeBam is now substituting out. So rotating some players in here for Rialto, our USF Green, and they will be starting on the defensive side. And we will get right into the action.
Welcome to Rialto.
There it is. Welcome
Initiating
to Rialto.
Rialto. I love Rialto. One of my favorite maps.
Well, if you like defense, then this is the map for you. We saw plenty of it yesterday as we had a full hold and almost a fuller hold. Both offenses really struggled on that first point. But we'll see how things go here. USF Green going to start on the defense, try to set the tone. But with how well Chess Club was performing, I definitely can see them pushing this all of the way.
Yeah, Chess Club definitely coming in probably as the heavy favorites compared to USF. But you can never count out a team. They have time. They can make adjustments here. It looks like Kurito's gonna roll out here on the fire, the defensive fire plus the double shield here. So they're gonna put in a lot of resources on Kurito probably. Let's see how they match up here. Because it looks like Adbon wants some smoke. He wants to match up on the fire here as well.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it'll be interesting to see if this Widow gets picked instantly up. ZZ not able to find Kiefer immediately.
Yeah, Kurito's gonna have a tough time here. He's gonna have to duel the fire, and he's gotta hide away from Kiefer. Actually, no, Kiefer switches onto the Tracer, so they're gonna match up on the dive here. Just trying to get him off that high ground here. It's the double shield just poking, just prodding, trying to make something happen here. Their shields are breaking pretty quickly, so they can't get too much value as well. It's easy. Find the kill onto Kiefer. That's an early pick, but the slam isolates Uchiha. He's a little bit split from the team, but he manages to get away as Kurito gets a kill onto Adbon. So it's a great start here if you're USF. Managed to get both kills on the DPS there. And now they're able to stabilize, get that first point. Gets a exit kill, but Tiger Lily going down to Kiefer on the side there. A late switch by Kiefer onto that Echo. So a double flyers come all of a sudden there. And the ball just rolling through. But the cart's moving to that second corner there, and the tanks are just kind of chasing this ball as Kiefer gets another kill onto the support. So despite USF actually kind of winning that team fight, they lose both their supports and they have to back away here.
Yeah, it seems like Chess Club just was able to buy positional advantage, and USF Green, the tank line, gave up a lot of space a little too easily, focused on things in the back line that otherwise probably shouldn't concern them, especially when you've got people pressing like in front of you. So a little bit of split focus here early on from USF Green.
This ball is getting a lot of value, and as I say that, Kurito actually takes him out into the drink. But ZZ getting nice 2 kills here, both goes into the barrage. Kurito going in, getting the Ana. I thought that team fight was already won, but I guess he just wanted to ensure the team fight win. But at least they managed to stabilize here, and that's 2 minutes on first point there, Ariel.
Yeah, so a bit of a bend, but not break. So definitely can respect that here on Rialto when there's plenty of opportunities for a defense to hold on every single corner.
Yeah.
But it'll be very interesting to see how Adbon chooses to use this barrage. Plenty of places for Afar to try to sneak back around, and oh, Kurito!
Kurito! Oh no, Kurito! Yeah, the nano boost coming in to Adbon, not a good matchup. But oh, nice eat from there from Uchiha, just sucking up all that damage, and he goes down. It's a little bit of an even split here. There's looks like only 4 members left on the side of USF. Actually, no, they get the rest onto Kurito. This ball just trying to be annoying, but not actually getting too much value here. Kurito is getting the kill onto Noctaro there on the back, and Uchiha managed to get 2 kills there on the point. And it's another hold there. It's only a minute left.
Yeah, all of a sudden a minute left. Of course, the pessimist in me is going to say, maybe Uchiha could have saved that Gravitic Flux, but I think the team still has plenty of tools left. Some compositional switches coming out, it looks like, for Chess Club. As we've got a Zen now for the support line and the Soldier.
Street Lord is coming up to his mines, and Kiefer also coming up to their copy. So, it's gonna be how well they engage into this next team fight here with the copy. Kiefer needs to go big with this right here, and as I say that, I caster cursed him, and he goes down there on the side. The barrage from Kurito doesn't find too much, just zones out the team, I guess. The mine just splitting off Uchiha, actually. So Uchiha is killable, but the immortality keeping alive, no, not enough. He goes down. The bongo coming out from Brock, and Roll manages to stabilize a little bit there on the point, but the Streel with the bomb. Oh, just last second shield. Does he go down? No. Oh, but there we go. Kiefer playing Orisa, and they're just mowing down the players on the point here. It's only the pharmacy left. Probably not going to get too much value here. It's just the farm. It's just the Mercy plus Uchiha. It's only a matter of time. He goes down, and that's going to be first point cap there. by Chess Club.
Yeah, Chess Club able to evade some of the ultimates from USF Green. USF Green playing a little bit passive there and not being really proactive with those ultimates. Allowed Chess Club to kind of execute on their own terms and also catch Uchiha out on their own.
Yeah, now they're banking on a lot of ultimates here. They have both support ultimates plus the Visor and Street Lord building up to another Mines. And Strail actually switching to the Hog there off the Diva. Interesting pick here against a double shield. Let's see how much value he gets on this Hog.
This is definitely the place where you want all of these tools, especially both of your support ultimates, as these twists and turns of second point can be extremely brutal.
Yeah, the second point here, especially once you establish that high ground, it's pretty tough nut to crack here. Yeah, they're just gonna poke him out, and then you can't just run it down mid. Just run it down mid, you will get obliterated. Oh, with the boop! Managed to boop 3 people off there. They have to use their immortality field early, and Kirito goes down there on the side. It gives the high ground there. Advantage for Admon. Gets 1 with the Visor, gets 2, and managed to cancel Uchiha's ultimate. Oh my god, what a great boop setup there by Street Lord. Just managed to boop everyone off, sets up Adbon there. Great team play there.
Yeah, I think that's probably also why they picked the Hog as well. If that boop wasn't as successful, but at least you get 1, the Hog can finish up with the hook. Different kind of, instead of halt hook, you're just kind of knocking them into the Hog's hook. You know, Streel was not able to find anything in that instance, but you could kind of see what maybe they were trying to go for there.
Oh yeah, he set it up perfectly for his team there, and here we go. Natura still has that Transcendence. Kirito is trying to find some value on that with that barrage, but Kiefer is just being a pest here on the Echo. Managed to copy onto the Baptiste. The Transcendence just completely mitigating that barrage here. Brock and Roll goes down as well. Uchiha losing his mech, and that's a great play there as they managed to cap this point. Or sorry, managed to win this team fight here, and it's the last point here. The early dragons coming out, very predictable spot, so I don't expect anyone to die. No, as I say that, Noctara goes down, but Brock and Roll coming out a little bit earlier, a little bit split from the team, so it's now back to a 5v5. Will they manage to get a res here? They won't find anything they're looking for. It doesn't find anything there. But Brock and Roll coming out with the bongos. Kirito switching onto that Echo, gets the counterpart there onto Kiefer as well. With a little bit of assistance from Uchiha, kills the Mercy, and they're chasing down the kills. They want the frags. Kirito getting a kill onto Adbon there. Finishing it off with Strail there. Okay, it wasn't looking too good, but as I say that, the Dragons killed Noctara there on the Zenyatta, so.
Yeah, getting the Zen was big there. That's so much damage removed, and especially with a team like Chess Club that seems to be able to focus their targets very well. A Discord is just so hard to contend with.
Yeah.
You know, if you find yourself as a squishy target with that Discord, it just takes a little bit of follow-up.
Yeah, who am I going to manage to cast a curse this team fight here? Let's see, Ariel. Alright, 2-2 coming out with the Valkyrie, the Bongo as well. Gets completely mitigated, probably because of the mind. This Rock and Roll just gets completely split off from the team. Here we go, now it's going to try to find something with Hoop, but big defense matrix from Uchiha there. The Immortality Field coming out from Toes, just doesn't manage to find anything. Toes coming out, there's just trades just happening all over the shop as Brock and Roll just coming in with the pin. And in that chaos, Kiefer gets rezzed by Tutu, but is all for naught here. Just kind of staggered. It's only 10 seconds left, so this is actually looking pretty good here for USF. Managing to hold that point there. Here we go, Street Lord getting the first touch. Will he manage to stay alive before reinforcements come? ZZ getting the kill onto the ball and the window as well, and the copy from Kirito. Doesn't find anything with the bomb, but the window on the point. Just managed to zone out a lot of the team members there. Big slam, but Admon goes down. Admon actually gets Kirito there. So, oh my lord, there's a lot of kills actually coming into Nano onto Kiefer. Will he be able to find a lot of value? He's getting pushed off by Uchiha. Gets the copy onto the Diva. So they are managing to stabilize here. It is looking much better there for Chess Club. They managed to turn it all the way around. The Diva Bomb Echo copy doesn't find anything there. ZZ going down. Does manage to trade on to Adbon. Oh, it's not looking good. Kirito getting kill onto the Kiefer there, but it's USF falling slowly but surely. It's just toast, and that's it. they're able to cap all 3 points.
Score.
Chess Club
0.
salvaging that last team fight there, Ariel.
Switching sides.
Yeah, it seemed like what seemed like a fight that they should not have won. Chess Club finds themselves, or I should say, a round that they should not have completed. Chess Club finds themselves with 3 points on the board. And I think a lot of it had to do with USF Green positioning not the best there. Kind of finding their tank line split a lot of times, and also playing maybe a little bit too forward. Not in great places where Chess Club able to find a lot of extra damage that leads to one pick, and then one pick leads to two, and then next thing you know, you find yourself on the losing end of the fight with those small things like that. So what seemed like a advantage there for USF Green, especially with the defensive heavy map, the fact they were able to just continuously stall as much time as they did out, just got undone with just some poor mid-fight decisions.
That's also, I have to say, Ariel, that's a mark of a good team if they're able to turn around team fights there.
Absolutely.
With only 10 seconds left, and it's one of those things that little bit of clutch factor from a team that you need to give a lot of props to.
1.
And here we go, going for a dive, deep dive. Streetler on the ball though, and rock and roll on the Winston. Interesting, also completely different support lineups here, but both DPS running on the Echo Tracer here. The dive comes in from rock and roll, but he gets booped off. Just trying to find a little bit of space here. The slam onto Streetlord. Oh, he gets stunned. Does he die? He does manage to get out. He is wrecking ball. Oh, nope, he does. Actually gets booped off there. CZ goes down though, and they're trying to get that high ground. They got a lot of people there in that high ground there. As Kiefer, not sure what happened there, but it happens.
Just take life for USF needs to get back on sync. Rock and Roll and Uchiha are just all over the place.
Yeah, they managed to find. Oh no, as Adbon gets the kill onto Rock and Roll. A little bit of a interesting trade out there, and they have to back out. ZZ just isolated by himself on the high ground. He has to also back away eventually. Oh yeah, recalls. He's recalled. Yeah, he's gonna die in the middle of the team there. Yeah, that was not the. Oh man, he tried to get out. Just not good enough here. Just a little. Yeah, like you said, Ariel, very desync right now. They need to take their time, set up a dive, and Rock and Roll again, going down to that Echo.
Yeah, cut their losses, get back in spawn or something at this point. Chess Club is just getting a lot of free ultimate. Uchi here, out in the middle on the bridge. Get back. You're just feeding so much ult right now. Get out of there. You're wasting abilities.
He wants to charge more than oh my Uchiha. Yep, that's coming in, and then the Echo copy coming out from Kirito. Kiefer does go down, but the both supports Toast and Tiger Lily just get obliterated there.
That's a call that's got to come in from somebody, whether you're on the support line or even the other tank, of get out. And now you've wasted 2 minutes of time. You've fed quite a bit of ult advantage to Chess Club, and really what you need to do is kind of come up with a game plan to figure out how you're going to take this high ground away from Chess Club. As this Zen has just been able to kind of sit up here, do what they want. You're going to have to force this Transcendence out at the very least.
You do have a lot of tools in the bank. The Nano comes out.
Here we go.
Isn't getting too much. Oh, Toast getting a sleep kill onto Strill. You don't see that often there. Rock and Roll managed to force the Transcendence there in the back, but he goes down. He had Primal Rage. Not sure why he wasn't able to use it there. And ZZ going down to Kiefer there on the side. Curio trying to make something happen. Gecko copies the Tracer, gets immediately killed. Loses the coffee and then immediately dies right after. There's only 3 people remaining. There's only the D.Va plus the supports. I don't think they'll be able to find something. They go for the D.Va bomb. It's a little bit too high and doesn't manage to find any kills that just zone them out. But they're going to try to make some head. Rock and Roll going in deep, trying to isolate there. Oh, but Kiefer in the back. A lot of explosions happening. Oh my lord, and there it is. Another teamfight win, and we have 1 minute remaining.
Street Lord going to have a mines here, and Adbon will have that copy available for them. If the fight lasts long enough, you'll see both support ultimates as well. It's going to be a very tough ask for USF Green here.
Yeah, Kirito trying to get that kill onto the Echo, doesn't manage to find it, just zoning them away. So at least they are past that first corner there. They need to get in position as the Echo copy comes out from Adbon. Another Rock and Roll going down again. Oh, and Tiger Lily going down as well. Not sure when it happens, but man, it's just that's just sheer domination, I must say. Very decisive team victory.
Yeah, and 15 seconds, pretty much just going to be a desperation heave here as more switches coming out. I think it's a little too late for that, but hey, you gotta try something. Yeah, they switch on the
Sig Hog. They have to touch. I mean, they are going to be able to touch here. They're just going to, I guess, anchor there on the point. The slam going in the back. As Noctara gets the kill onto ZZ. Not sure how that happened there, but Street Lord. Match straight alley for Street Lord. The bomb manages to zone him off the point. Gets a kill again onto Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily does not like these Diva bombs. It's only, here we go. Rock and roll, and then Kirito, the last member standing, and he goes down. That's it. That's Rialto on the side of Chess Club. Very decisive hold there.
Absolutely. Chess Club just looked to be more in sync and play of the game from Noctara. Definitely a lot to unpack there, and a great learning experience though if you're USF Green. It seemed like, you know, there were some good moments, I will say. It was not all doom and gloom. As I said, you know, they needed a boot. Chess Club off the high ground, and on their next push, they actually did do just that. But unfortunately, you know, after, and I guess you kind of notice this with a lot of, you know, mid-range teams, that, you know, after their initial like objective in a fight is achieved, everybody starts to kind of do their own thing, and you kind of saw that a lot. You know, Brock and Roll would kind of go a bit deeper, and maybe Uchiha saw something else that they wanted to go attack, and next, you know, your tanks are in two different places, and then, you know, suddenly Kirito is ulting, copying in the backline as a tracer, and gets obliterated, and, you know, goes back to being Echo and just gets obliterated again. And all of this happening in the same fight. You know, so it was good. Some good things that did happen there, but definitely some learning opportunities for USF Green to be able to just be a little bit more in sync. But as for Chess Club, doing a really good job of making USF Green fight for everything and have, you know, make USF Green have those multi-objective fights where, you know, okay, now you got to clear the high ground. Okay, they gave up the high ground. What do we do now? What is our second plan of attack? So did a very, very good job of that as we head here, as you heard it, to Blizzard World.
Alright, here we go. Blizzard World, another really fun, vibrant map. What do you expect to see here coming out here, Ariel?
So,
we've seen some dive, we've seen some, I'd say we've seen mostly dive, some double shield, but
yeah,
what do you expect here in Blizzard World?
I wouldn't be surprised to see Rush. We saw a little bit of it yesterday. It's just an easy thing to say as well. But we also did see some Widow play as well. Argo yesterday was lighting this map up. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the team, but yeah. Still some good opportunities with some of these sightlines, but currently, defensively, USF Green looks like they're going to go with the aforementioned double shield, as you said. Whereas on offense, Orion Zarya, I'm not sure if this is going to stick, but we'll see.
We also had a sub, it looks like it was Labam and no more Brock and Roll, as maybe
Yeah.
we're going here for a rush with a Genji. Genji not known for his rush capability, but Frozen gonna try to make it happen here as we get a double shield composition.
All I want is Grab Blade. Just give me Grab
Oh
Blade.
yes, grab Blade, the new meta. Here we go. Oh, Labam! Wow, that was quick. Just instantly gets melted, and that's just gonna force them so back here. Kirito trying to make something happen, but no, Keeper going down there on the side, and the random pin from Street Lord killing out Toast, and that was a quick first point cap there.
I mean, they rushed. You know, and the double shield definitely better at playing the long distance, just kind of spamming you out with a lot of damage, but when you get in its face, you know, you kind of circumnavigate those shields. They really don't hold up very well, as Labam found out.
Yeah, Labam found out real quick. There we go. The early window coming out for Noctara. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, for Noctara there. Doesn't manage to find too much there. It does zone him out a little bit, and a counter window. Oh, Strail going down quick, and Street Lord getting rocked to the face, and that's the tank line down for Chess Club. And that's going to push the rest of the members back there on the point. They're going to have to back out there. There we go. At least that's a team fight win there.
Yeah, great job from
Coming in
USF
Credo.
Green, you know, retaking that high ground and just continuing to stay up there and have that advantage.
Yeah, just being patient there, waiting out that window and then counter-engaging with their own window there. Alright, I'm excited to see this. Frozen's coming out to his blade. Now you're going to use this high noon there just to zone out the rest of the team. Oh, and gets 2 kills there on LeBam and ZZ. They decide to stay up on the high ground, but not the best idea as Kirito only managed to get 2-2 there, and they're just rushing there. It's, oh Uchiha, don't do it.
Oh no.
He has families, please.
It's the unfortunate
There
thing
we go.
about everybody relying on the Orisa shield. After the first shot or two, it died, and
Yeah.
then the rest of the team followed suit. As you can see,
Was
the
it-
rush, holding
Here we
so
go.
close here.
Alright, I'm excited here, Ariel. I want to see how much value this blade is going to get. It's either going to go really, really well or really awful. As the slam going down, getting 2 tanks. The Immortality does manage just to save him. The Valkyrie just to top them up here. The Graviton Surge. Here we go. Here comes the blade. Gets 1. Gets 2. Gets 3. And just swiping away
There's the
onto that
4.
Orisa. Actually gets 4. You called it, Ariel. The Grav Blade.
You'll love to see it. Oh no! I can't finish up the Mercy! Oh no!
Gets staffed to the face.
Oh, the team's gotta
stiff.
be. You know that. You know that voice chat's gotta be popping off right now. Oh, giving Frozen a little bit of crap there. But
Here we go.
Yeah,
That's fun to watch.
so it looks like they're gonna try to flank around here in the back, just gonna push them out. And this is a great opportunity here for Rush. You obviously don't want to, you know, take a lot of damage with these kind of narrow hallways. But unfortunately, you rocked right into Uchiha's Gravitic Flux. But it looks like that might not matter.
Yeah, there's some interesting team fights going on right now. There's one team fight happening in Spawn, and there's one team fight happening in Card, and it manages to end up probably looking like a 4v3 right now. A little bit all over the place. Here we go, Toast going down in that chaos, with Striel getting cut out as well. Trojan just dashing away in the backline, managed to get a kill onto ZZ, and they're staggering there as Kirito managing to trade out there on Noctar. So they are down their Baptiste. So that's not the worst trade you can ask for.
Payload does keep moving though, as Kiefer comes back and it avenges their fallen Batiste.
Street Lord just beaming there, just emoting. He does die, so actually gets punished there with the Fogger. You don't see that every day. Probably a little bit too overconfident.
Yeah, they're definitely feeling themselves a little bit right now.
Yeah. I would say they're a little bit of in a meme mode right now. As they switch on. Uchiha going on to that Reinhardt. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Frozen onto that blade. They start off with that window. Manages to zone them out there. The Shatter doesn't find anything. Gets blocked, but the Immortality Field comes out. So that might open up the window there for Frozen. Street Lord does go down in that brawl there. So will they do it or will they not? No, it looks like as both tanks go down, so they're gonna have to back up here. And there it is. Kirito just there in the back, managed to get 2 kills. And it's a regroup there.
Ooh, playing a little bit of chicken there. Kirito and Kiefer. I definitely would not enter that hallway with the green.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not
Look at this,
so
Ariel.
bold.
DZ on the flank. Will they find it? Will they scout it out? He gets 2 kills plus the barrage. That's a lot of explosions going off there on the side. Okay. You know, but they used 3 ultimates there, so in terms of ult economy, that wasn't exactly perfect, but if you're Chess Club, you're looking really good coming into this next team fight here.
Yeah, though, with how grouped up Chess Club is right now, hoping that maybe Kirito, with already, look, 26% to that ultimate. Hopefully they're
Kiefer
gonna
on the
get
flank
something.
there with the high noon. Kills LeBam. LeBam does not like these high noons. Here we go. The pin from Narnia gets... Oh.
Oh,
Uchiha
no.
managed to slam there, Frozen. There you go, and gets the kill as well. He does go down, but you know, at least he didn't get value through that blade there. The cart is moving Kirito. They need to stop Kirito though. Kirito's just farming there on the backline. Managed to get Kiefer and Tutu. He's trying to get a third there onto Noctara. But it's just the tanks there remaining there. And it's only a matter of time as they both go down. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, definitely stabilizing a little bit. Chess Club taking a little bit long on these engages. Tried the Genji Blade with the beat, but unfortunately Yuji was waiting for that.
Yeah, he had other plans in mind. He said, nope, not today. Not getting value from that blade. And he actually switches onto the Echo there, so both bongos from both teams coming out. The Coalescence, a super powered Coalescence is gonna break the other bongo. The tire gets Street Lord, but Frozen killing out Kirito. So now it's up to a 5v5 as Zizi there is just on the flank getting 2 kills. And he actually finally gets forced away. So there's actually 40 seconds left. The pull coming out does catch out Frozen. And here we go. 30 seconds left. Kiefer only has the high noon. But as we've seen before, Labam doesn't really enjoy these high noons. So we'll see what happens here. Gear it up, Kiefer on that high noon. They're speeding through. Going in, doesn't find anything but just managed to break both shields of both tanks there. The Shatter doesn't find anything from Street Lord, and where's that barrage? The barrage just trying to barrage through that window.
From downtown!
From downtown! Kirito doesn't find anything but ZZ! ZZ is the carry coming out here, and the slam onto Kiefer, and Kirito finally finishes that off there, and they're cleaning up this team fight here, and it's only Tutu and just the Baby Diva, and that's all she wrote. That's another actual hold there on 3rd point. So it's winnable, Ariel. It's winnable.
Definitely. Did somebody say winnable?
It's actually winnable.
Zero.
So things started off really well there for Chess Club, but it felt like they just kind of stagnated there. Didn't really adjust to the double explosive, which is, I love that double explosive action. Harks back to my playing days. Getting to watch my DPS friends play the fire and the junk. It took a while for Frozen to adjust, and finally start accounting for Kirito and, kind of trying to assert air superiority. But, like, by the time that had happened, ZZ was still popping off on the junk, and just the amount of spam damage that was coming out, Chess Club not able to path in a way that allowed them to get very close, and ultimately did not... are we actually going to see the Bastion here? It's out of
think we
spawn? Oh, okay. Hey, I'll
We are
take
actually
it.
going to see a Bastion pick.
I'm not sure about this pick against the double spam, but
I mean, they could try it.
they can try. Anything can happen.
Yeah, it feels like Frozen's just just throwing stuff at the wall, see if it sticks. First the
They're
Genji
gonna hide.
and
Where
now
are they
the
gonna hide?
Bastion.
Yeah.
5, 4,
It seems like they're in a very big meme mood.
1.
Here we go.
Attackers
As Strill and Frozen gonna be there on the flank there. See if they actually scout this out. Kirito sticking with looks like his comfort pick here on the Pharah, and Kiefer's gonna try to probably just contest him a little bit there on that Echo. And they're coming out here with the dive plus junk. So the junk dive combo, wouldn't say it's a very staple comp, but they are gonna roll with this. As they get a nice anti there, they are fighting. Managed to get the kill onto Straw. Big anti setup there from Toast. They're going in. They're trying to try to find something as Kirito there on the side gets his counterpart there onto Kiefer, but Frozen killing Labam there. And they need to take space here. They have the advantage. They need to go in while they have the advantage. They're taking a little bit too long here. It's gonna... Oh no. And now they got Frozen there on the point, and he gets killed, but he trades out Noctara. Here we
Well,
go.
not
They need
really.
to make some room here. The res coming in. Here we go. Labam going in deep, and Kiefer killing Kirito. And Labam gets his counterpart at least. There's another trade happening as Frozen. Bastion on the flank. He's on the high ground. He built his ultimate. He's going in on the tank. He's trying to find something. He gets the mech at least. He's trying to go for that Ana. He does manage it to get it, and Labam going over the top there. And ZZ does get the kill onto Tutu, but it's probably going to be not enough here. As the Echo Copy actually comes out from Keeper, he probably not needed, but
Probably didn't need it.
probably
but,
just wanted to ensure his life here.
Yeah, Uchiha there, Mr. Presidenting for ZZ, taking that Bastion tank form, sacrificing the mech, but saving the junk for a little bit longer. But yeah, definitely, as you mentioned earlier in the fight, that took so long. Just too much time given to Chess Club as they were, at a disadvantage. USF Green had all the time in the world. But
Here we go, the Nano Barrage, Farah. Oh, gets completely. Immortality build is a thing, guys. I must say, they're gonna try to kill. He does get anti, so they will manage to defend. But they used all their resources onto that Bastion, and they lost out the rest of the team. As the flank coming in from Striel gets toast, but wow, that was a lot of resources invested on trying to kill that one Bastion there.
Yeah, Kirito having a little trouble there getting over to the Bastion. It looked like a little bit disjointed, but yeah, they used at least 4 ultimates. I'm not sure if they used one of their tank ultimates, but yeah, an awful lot to invest in that fight. And now you have a minute left, and you're going into 3 ultimates rather of Chess Clubs.
Yeah, Frozen there on a tank. Plus they have the window, so I don't know if they're going to combine this here, but it would be fun as Keeper kills Kirito there early. And Strail going out with the whole log, just managed to zone out the rest of the team. At least it denies the res. Got 50 seconds remaining here on the clock. They're actually going to fight this without Kirito as Kirito comes out, switches onto that Echo. They're trying to get Strail there on the hog, on the flank. He's just going to survive because he is hog. Here we go. They're just probing. They're just prodding. They're going to try to make something happen. USF gold. Not a lot of tools in the bank, but they do have a Diva Bomb.
A Diva Bomb in a dream.
Diva Bomb in a dream as the early tank coming out from Frozen. He's on the flank. He's going in. Plus the window. Will he manage to get any kills? He gets Immortality. Oh, he gets 2 with a 1. A 2-for-1 package deal. The Diva Bomb doesn't find anything as Frozen gets another kill. Tiger Lee getting the res onto toast. It's only 4 members remaining as Striel's just running away there on the hog, and Frozen getting another kill onto Tiger Lily. It's 3 seconds to touch. They put the window, but there's just a 2-2. There's a break on the backline, finding your other support, and it's not looking good. I think you do manage to get a tick, but it doesn't matter. LeBam on the ball gets immediately obliterated. Tiger Lily just trying to touch. They do get the Bastion, but Tiger Lily going for the res, actually gets it off. She dies. It's just LeBam. It's LeBam against the world. LeBam has to win these. He gets trapped. He does not win these. And there we go. That's it. Chess Club with the dub.
A valiant effort from USF Green, but alas, not enough. Chess Club is Frozen. Got to be that. Let's relive the blade here with the grav. Get to see it from the full Frozen perspective, leaving USF Green frozen in their spawn. No back end mercy, mercy embarrassment though. Definitely saving saving that, but. Yeah, so definitely looking into this matchup beforehand, I think we could all predict that Chess Club was probably going to pull this one out, and they did. And just if you're USF Green, a lot of areas for improvement. But I mean, hey, that's why you play. Play up. You get to see a lot of things that you do wrong, and they'll have plenty of material, both things to improve on and things to continue doing. They, I do think that they had some really good moments where they're able to execute certain parts of their game plan. But now that it feels like that next step is enhancing the communication, playing as a team, and fulfilling fights. It just felt like sometimes they were all in a little bit of disarray, and Chess Club was able to take advantage of that.
Yeah, Chess Club coming in, definitely the more dominant team there, and yeah, like you said, it was probably gonna be a little bit one-sided, like we said here, and probably that third map was the closest one, but Chess Club was being I would say if they're running Genji with a rush, you could probably tell they were memeing a little bit there.
Pulling out the
But, you know-
Bastion as well.
Pulling out with the Bastion on defense, you know. Oh yeah. What are you gonna do?
Just die, apparently.
just lose, but you know, at least you got something to work with. You can go back onto scrim. You got, you know, your mistakes were punished, and this makes you a better team. Once you play a team that's a little bit higher up than you go on to the next. When you play teams that are actually like around the same skill level as you know, it feels a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely, and this is you know, a great place to do it in a league format. You get you know, 8 different chances to prove your mettle against some very good teams here, and so plenty to look forward for both of these squads. So for Chess Club, they start off this league their first week. They go 2-0, and meanwhile USF Green falls to 0-1. However, they will have a chance to redeem themselves, I believe. Let's take a look at the old schedule here, see if I can find what's happening. Yeah, so on Wednesday at 8 p.m., USF Green will finish off their week against Coog Esports at 8 p.m., and we will be streaming that match, so definitely be tuned for that. And then speaking of streaming on Wednesday, we have a double header. It's USF celebration night, apparently, as our second match is USF Gold against Coog Esports. So Coog Esports gets the USF Gamut. It gets the warm-up squad, and then you know, the gold squad you know, gets green, gets gold. And so interesting to see, you know, as a player playing back-to-backs, it feels like, just depending on like how you're feeling in the first one, is like how the whole night's gonna go, you know. At least in my experience, if you're, you know, not feeling up to it, it can definitely be a trudge. So hopefully Coog Esports is ready for USF Madness, as both of those squads will be looking to take them down. So Wacky, it's been fun. It's been a pleasure to have you back. Is there anything else that you've got on your mind before we close out for the night?
Nothing too much there, you know. Always a fun time casting with you. Always, you know, good to be back there on the Encore casting booth, and hopefully we see some good matches going forward here.
Absolutely, and if I remember correctly, I think you'll be here on Wednesday, and then Woody will be here as well, I believe. So we'll have some double trouble in the casting
baby.
booth. Yeah.
They're not ready. They're not prepared.
They're not prepared. Just like they were not prepared for wide REL on the screen.
It's going to be a meme from now on.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We will... Wednesday, I should say, will cap out our first week, and then on Friday, next Friday, we will start off some more Division 1 action with Squirt Squad versus Bad Besties, and then capping off the week, so potentially capping off the week with Pohang Pandas versus VCU Overwatch. As always, as these matches get rescheduled, we'll try our best to plug ourselves in and stream as many as we can. We want to give you guys, you know, a chance to see everybody in this tournament, you know, if not once, twice, 3 times, you know, all the matches. Because these players, they practice and they put the effort in, and it's always nice being able to see, you know, your team featured and get to you know, hear your least favorite caster bash your team for
White
things.
REL. Why is this white face guy commentating on me?
Is this guy even Overwatch? This guy like probably hasn't played in like years. Like, what the heck? But yeah, so I want to thank everybody for joining us. Hope you enjoyed tonight's match between Chess Club and USF Green. Chess Club coming out with that 3-0 victory. We appreciate you coming out, supporting Encore, supporting our players, and we hope to see you guys on Wednesday. So see you guys later.
Bye-bye.